How you doing, diggers? Hope you're all well. So welcome to YouTube. We don't do much on here. We're predominantly on Instagram, a bit on TikTok, Facebook as well. But I thought I'd start doing some more videos on here as well to keep you guys entertained too. So first of all, let's do a little introduction to the shop. We are Vinyl Shakedown Records. We're here in Burbage, which is in Hinckley, in Leicestershire, in the Midlands of the UK. We've been set up as a shop for 3 years now, as a physical shop. Before that, we were selling online. We were doing record fairs and car boot sales and all sorts of other selling. And buying wise, I've been buying for 30 odd years, adding to my collection. Used to be a DJ. Yeah, I've been in bands, I've run music venues, so music has always been pretty integral in my life. And I did become a real adult once upon a time, and I was a teacher for 12 years as well. But now, concentrating on my real passion, which is vinyl records. So yeah, let's have a little tour around the shop. We are very lucky to have an insane amount of records in right now. We get a lot of collections in on a daily basis. This lot here was just yesterday, so that'll be processed at some point today. Got some lovely rarities up on the wall, and we've got loads and loads of sections covering most genres, I would say. Yeah. So middle table here is if we've had some special collections come in, they will go in this middle table. So at the moment, we've got 3 boxes full of psych and prog, which would be huge rarities if they were original, but they're not. They're good quality reissues from the likes of Akama and other really good reputable repressing plants, mainly in Europe. Lots of these, you can't get these in the UK. They're very popular in Europe, Italy and stuff like that. So as you can see, so this is a special section at the moment. Is that July there? Yeah, nice. So there's some really nice bits in there, absolutely chock full. And then we had loads of horror soundtracks come in. So as I say, special stuff. If we get a whole collection of one kind of genre, it sits on this middle table for quite a while. And this is the end of a huge New Order collection, that spanned around 7 of these boxes, absolutely full. And this is all we've got left now. All the Joy Division's gone, bit of electronic, little bits of New Order, a few 12s, and that's it. It was an insane collection, that was. Let's whim round. So yeah, some nice 7s as well. We've got 10p section out the front, which I'll do another video on. 10p, £1, £2. But the nicer stuff stays in here. Obviously, punk, post-punk, new wave. We've got dance, we've got hip-hop, breakbeat. We've got a nice metal section. And we like to, or metal and hard rock. We like to try and keep that as top as possible. It's very popular at the moment. Folk. Got some nice rarities in there. Funk and soul, reggae, alt rock. So some nice bits and bobs in there. And we did have a huge collection of like stoner rock and stuff like that. However, lots of that sold very recently. So there's a few bits left. 2000s indie rock. And then into like an indie section stuff. Again, as collections come in, recently had a really tasty jazz collection in, so that is overspilling from there onto the floors as well. Some jazz fusion, that kind of thing. CDs, we love CDs as well, loads of those. And then predominantly, I don't know what it is about the Midlands perhaps, but we get a lot of prog and rock from the late 60s, early 70s. So all the classics are in there. And you know, AC/DC, Sabbath, Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin, and down to like Elton John, Springsteen, U2, Thin Lizzy, you name it, we've probably got it. And a decent pop selection as well. 80s pop right now is unbelievably popular. Excuse the pun. So we really do struggle to keep that in at the moment. So if you want to sell us any 80s pop collections, it's probably more exciting to us right now than a huge amount of rarities. So yeah, that's a little tour of the shop. We're open on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays currently, first Sunday of the month. And like I say, we've always got loads of new stock coming in. And yeah, I'm really proud of how we've kind of built up a reputation as a shop with decent stock at decent prices, friendly service. And yeah, it's well worth a visit, I would say, if you're ever in the Midlands. Very easy to get to as well. We're just about 1.5 minutes from the M69, so a nice, easy, accessible shop as well. We're outside. We've actually got 2 shops. So we've got a shop in Hinkley Town Centre, which is a small shop that's based in another deli and beer shop, which is kind of like what I would say is like overstocks, you know, cheaper, lower end stuff, £5, £10, £15 sort of stuff. Still some amazing stuff in there, well worth a visit. But our main shop is where the action really is at for a huge range of records. And there's, like I say, there's so much more. We've got an upstairs, and that is absolutely full of records. We've got a kitchen area, which isn't a kitchen area, it's just a record storage unit. So yeah, I'll try and jump on here and do the occasional long form rambling video similar to this one, with a little bit more information about the shop. So yeah, nice one. If I can continue to keep this up, I'll hopefully see a lot more of you. Cheers guys, bye.